this wall, it still needs something. Wait. Oh yeah, guys, I got it. TV manual. Put it right there. Just kind of. Nice. Storage wars, baby. Don't you love seeing people open lockers full of junk? Hey, how about watching people open lockers full of junk? This is one of those instances where calling it a reality show doesn't really add up, because in reality, it doesn't feel very real. In the last episode we watched, Dave found an entire skeleton, which, mind you, very clearly came from a science classroom, and he proceeded to proclaim it as the wildest thing that he's ever come across.
This is the strangest thing I've ever found in a storage unit.
You haven't found poop? No poop in those lockers? Well, what's pretty funny is the fact that they actually have found poop, more specifically, bullshit. Between seasons 3 and 4 of the show, Dave was actually banned for calling out the production, saying that most of the aspects of the show were fake and scripted. And that sucks, because Storage Wars was one of my favorite shows as a kid. You know, how was I supposed to go on in life knowing that people like Barry didn't actually exist? Okay, spoiler, they do exist. Any old guy who looks like that, he rocks. But otherwise, I fucking knew it. People don't actually talk that fast or look like this or find poop. Why did they never find a poop blocker? Anyway, consider my previous Storage Wars coverage as a baby sensory video, because today we're finally gonna get to the bottom of this mess. Hey, speaking of bottoms and mess, I thought it would be a really good time to write another joke about poop. Let me tell you a little bit about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest accident injury law firm. Because when you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. All law firms are not the same. Morgan & Morgan is the biggest for a reason. They've won a lot. Just in the past couple of months, Morgan & Morgan saw verdicts of $12 million in Florida, $26 million in Philadelphia, and $6.8 million in New York. Oh my God. The best part is that unless you win, the fee is absolutely free. You can start a claim with America's largest injury law firm with just a click. It's so easy. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at www.forthepeople.com/Andy King, or click the link in the description.
Oh, come on. I need to be at peace.
In the mouth, don't make an auctioneer. Go see a psychiatrist. Please send a man to represent you.
All right, guys, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100% here. No BS. Didn't ask. This is one half of the husband-wife auctioneer duo on the show, Laura. Here we can see her in her absolutely massive home. I did a little bit of research on the income of auctioneers, and it seems like quite a bit of it is commission-based. And while it seems like they make decent money, I still wasn't getting my answer, because anytime you look up specifically how much storage auctioneers make, they just tell you how much the people on Storage Wars make. The answer, millions. Please fucking kill me. Regardless, this house is extremely large, and no hate, but kind of a weird flex to show off the massive mansion that you bought selling other people's garbage on national television. Oh, fuck! I'm so frustrated, and I just stubbed my toe on it. Oh, there's just a gold brick sitting there. What up? Can you put the camera down real quick?
I know you're not feeling good, you're a little hungover today, but you gotta keep hitting it, so Montclair it is.
I'm all business.
Snap out of it.
Now, either your parents love each other or they're Brandi and Jared. Given their vibe, I'm not surprised that Jared's hungover. In fact, if you told me this guy was hungover 24/7, it would be the least surprising news of my year. Brandi and Jared are super quirky because they fight. And that's it. A rootin' tootin' bar trash couple who actually split up just a few years ago due to a domestic violence dispute at a bar. What? Why would he do that? I don't know, look at his shirt. Oh, look at his sunglasses. Jared is like if you took a UB Funky and made it listen to the Zac Brown band on repeat. It probably makes you wonder, who even lets a guy like this sign, let alone acquire a marriage license? Probably everyone, but it would seem that Jared's not vibing with Dave today either.
I'm not playing with Dave. I don't know what
I don't even know why he shows up.
So my prediction is something bad's gonna happen with Dave. Just like in every episode. I wrote this bar down, just bear with me for a second. She Brandi on my Jared till I bury my storage in her, yup. What do we think? Darryl and Brandon, on the other hand, are fired up today, okay? They're feeling that old school energy.
This is what we do, dude. We are the king of this. We are the best. Today, I'm sticking with what got me here. Old school Darryl. I'm even sticking with the tank top.
Oh, damn, he's got the tank top, baby! Look, I don't think I've ever seen him not in a tank top, but who knows, maybe old school Darryl just wants to have a good time with his son. You know, he wants to relate to his old school days. Hey, son, I love you today. I love you so much. But only today. Oh, by the way, I tried going to that website on his tank top, DarrylGambler.com. Gone. Who cares? Okay, but we're not just talking gone, okay? It's not technically gone. Darryl, there it is, DarrylGambler.com. Let's see. It is quite literally, it's a malware site. Darryl instills a very complex feeling whenever I look at him. You know, he looks like he'd either give you a great day out on the boat or a day out on the boat where he continuously makes remarks about them gays.
Inland Empire, not too far from home, just a little ways. I've had some good luck here. Today is sunny. I'm like Superman. That sun just gives me energy, makes me want to buy.
Okay, so it would seem that this guy's harnessed the energy of the sun. He's just straight up gonna burn people to a crisp. Okay, we got 175, 175, 200, 175, 200, over here, 200, 200. Oh, man, you got me on that one. This is Ivy. He's sort of a character that's come and gone on the show throughout the years, and I like this guy a lot. You know, so sometimes people just have really good energy on a first impression. And what would you know, he actually rocks in real life. Looks like he's had multiple careers. One is an arena football player, and another is an MMA fighter. Please beat up Dave. Kill him.
Last auction I ran solo turned frickin' ugly.
Now shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up or I'll tell you to get the out of my auction. How's that?
Oh my God. Well, it would seem that no amount of therapy or meditation is enough to calm Laura down because girlfriend is absolutely tweaking.
There's tension and pissed off tension, and that's where I come in. Happy auction, happy buyers, happy Laura.
Laura gives me the worst, most specific vibe on the planet, and that is passive-aggressive general manager. Hey guys, okay, what else could we be doing right now? Ooh, I hate it. I had to hop in here for a second. I sort of feel like I'm shitting on Laura in an unfortunate moment because she's complaining about her treatment by Dave, who is objectively, you know, awful and oftentimes misogynistic towards her.
Please send a man to represent you.
I am coming for everyone in this video. You know, a lot of the people on this show are just really obnoxious people, but I don't think that what Dave is doing is okay. I probably don't even have to make that clear, but I thought I would. You know, it's always good to make sure. So I guess we'll see what happens with her in a bit. But in the meantime, we still need to get a pre-interview from her catalyst, Dave.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mind getting people upset at me. That's part of the game. If you don't like it, tough. I'm back and I'm here to stay.
Now keep in mind, this is the first time that we're seeing Dave since his removal in season 3. He literally called out the show for being entirely fake, took the shaft, and then said, actually, no, you know what? I think I do like lying.
Get used to it.
And now welcome to a section of the video where I talk about my takeaways so far. And to trick you into watching the whole thing, I'm gonna be playing some Fortnite. I don't know if it's just me, but reality TV used to have this ability to convince me that the worst people on the planet were just pure icons. The show's kind of the perfect example of that, you know? Like, take Brandi and Jared, for example. If those two weren't media trained, people wouldn't find their bickering and fighting funny. They would just be like, oh, okay. Watch the delivery. Watch that. I mean, didn't even let him get through the doorway. That's how I roll. And I mean, Darryl, come on. I mean, that guy just got famous by accident, right? There is no reason that a guy like that should be getting 10 minutes of screen time a week on my TV that I pay for. Oh shit. Oh, come on, let me have a little fun. Let's do it. Let's dance. Let's do it. Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. And it's not just storage wars. I mean, remember parking wars? That shit was abysmal. Yeah, let's take some footage of traffic cops and just put some YouTube poop editing over it. That'll work. Like, truly? How did they pull that off? Really? All this being said, I'm really just reflecting on my views of reality TV from when I was a child. Like, that was when I spent the most time watching it. Let's get them from afar. Oh, my favorite assault rifle. Guys, in case anyone missed it, that was an inside joke about Fortnite and how broken this gun is. I always get these comments that are like, dude, how did you not know? Like, we've always known, you know, I've always been tapped in. Well, yeah, congrats on being 35. And no hate to those people, but I just feel like there's a large misunderstanding when it comes to the angle that I try to approach these videos from. The reason that I'm able to make these wild discoveries is because I haven't looked back at these shows and these episodes since I was a child. So when I actually do, it's a pretty wild ride. Not only is it content for you guys, but it's also kind of just endless content for me. And I don't know, I think it's pretty cool that we're able to share this experience together no matter our age difference. Is that cool? All right. Let's get this. Guys, just so you know, I've been doing this whole segment, reading a script while also playing Fortnite. You are allowed to be impressed.
Yeah. I got him.
Let's fucking go. He was covered. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, anyone know where Dave went? Oh, Jesus Christ! Some may think this is out of pocket, which it is, okay? This guy's What is going on today? But you have to remember, this guy got kicked off the show for exposing the entire production, and they still brought him back because they knew he was the most popular character. The guy can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Okay, so I thought I was gonna be happy today. All right, so you know what?
Hey, you know what, Dave? Can you just shut up, man? Like, really, just get off my back. What's this? What's this I have in my hand? Oh, is this your paycheck? Loser! Well, we finally arrived at the first unit, which is just a whole lot of junk. Daryl's captivated, though. He's like,
Chopping table here, a couple vacuums, water heater, and it's in there.
well, hold on now, Daryl. That's not just any water heater. That's a 38-gallon water heater, baby. Woo! Do you even know how much heated water that is? Like, that's at least 38 gallons, right? I mean, you could, honestly, it'd be kind of cool if you blew it up. Needless to say, everyone who looks at this unit views it as a cash prize in one way or another. And honestly, you know, they're probably right. It's all industrial grade items. Yeah, everyone except for Brandi and Jared, who don't get to look at a single thing because Jared is too hungover to stand up.
I know you're hungover, but you've got to bring your A game. I'm telling you, you gotta get up.
I don't want to.
And this brings us into the bidding stage, which goes pretty much as usual. You know, pretty tame bidding process. Let's take a look. Play the goddamn clip, come on!
400 here, 4.5 thinking at 5.
Sell it.
I got 500. Are you 550 thinking at 6? $600.
That Darryl
here.
bidding?
$600. I got 550 here. $600
Yeah.
for anything.
I didn't miss that sound at all. Sounds like a pregnant cow in heat.
What? Why? That is so gross. Sometimes I don't even know who annoys me more between Dave and Daryl, you know? Because while Dave has the energy of a Reddit kid, Daryl just does nothing but fire off yucky potty mouth jokes. Like, look what he does when he wins the locker.
$800.
Like, I don't know if I'm reading into this too much, but from what it seems, he's doing a motion that implies that he's doing it until someone farts. Why? By winning this locker, Daryl thinks he's really sticking it to Dave. But naturally, Dave doesn't give a shit. You know, like I said, he's holding everyone's next million in his right hand. Do whatever you want. The next locker, though, is just straight up garbage, okay? No amount of ooh and ah can convince me otherwise. The only person who's even slightly interested in it is Ivy, and not only does he win it in seconds, but he only ends up spending $175 on it. So I gotta know what his angle is here.
Well, right here in the front is 15 or so dog collars, $15.
Whoa, hold on. What, we're just going for a guess here? Did you even count the collars?
Man, a lot of brand new stuff in here. Brand new phone covers, brand new bras, another $15. That's $30.
Okay, wait, but like, where are you taking this? Is that a good question? Like, these guys love going through these lockers and being like, hey, yeah, we got a couple slash tires here, that'll be $100. Like, okay, maybe, but who's buying it? You know, like, where do you go to sell a plastic wrapped bra? You could donate it.
2 little stereos, put your iPod in there. $15 here.
God damn it! How are a bunch of unused bras and a used stereo system the same price? Pun intended, but this shit is not adding up.
At least another 100 bags at $15 is at least $1,500.
What are you talking about, dude? Actually, no, you know what? No, maybe he's the GOAT. Well, somehow this all ends up adding up to around $3,000, and at this point, I'm just gonna go with it. But you know what I'm not gonna go with? This painted horse that's just ever so casually sitting on top of all of the garbage. Whether or not you believe it was there in the first place is completely up to you, but I'm rather skeptical just based on the fact that in the last episode I watched, yeah, they found another fucking horse. But you guys know how this show goes. I mean, they need something to bring into the experts. Otherwise, you know, what the hell are we even doing here?
This is all like car stuff.
I know, I see that.
I can smell the money in there, man.
It smells like
No goddamn way. Did I call it? Are we getting a poop locker?
You look up puke in the dictionary and there's a picture of Dave.
All right, man. That's just not even funny. Like, at this point, it's just annoying, okay? Like, objectively, Dave has been very normal this entire episode. Oh! Yeah, and speaking of cars, it would seem that this unit is filled with nothing but car parts, which, I'm not even exaggerating, Darryl wants to shove up Dave's ass while Laura watches.
This is definitely a locker for Dave because I would like to give him the shaft.
Okay, that's a big one, too.
Yeah.
But I guess I shouldn't have sucked us into that interaction because we completely missed out on Brandi and Jared fighting again. I know you guys, I know you wanted to see it so bad. Brandi and Jared do have one goal on this unit, though. Fuck.
75 thinking of $300 win.
Yeah.
300 here, 3 1/4 where?
Yeah.
3 1/4 yes.
Yeah. I would love for you to have some of Dave's money today.
And sorry, I don't mean to cut him off in the heat of the action. Obviously, Dave's taking this one home, but I think it's just a little bit unfair that the only people that get to have catchphrases are the main characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this guy with the hat. He could probably say something cool. I don't know, you know? He probably says slurs. $200, $200, 200, 225, 225. Can I see 250, 250, 250? See? You guys thought I was gonna do it. Not today, baby.
I feel like you screwed up on that one.
At least I had Dave overpay.
Yeah. Let's go get a cocktail.
And that's when the crime took place. Sorry. Was that a little too far? Well, we're finally done with the bidding, which means now we get to take a look at the rest of the lockers. Not really sure how anyone's gonna beat Ivy's $3,000+ locker, though. You know, kind of feels like they just dropped that on us in the beginning and said deal with it. Regardless, though, Dave is ready for action, and woo, he's got that shit on. Actually, you know what? All right, guys, how do I look? Do I look like Dave? Now, y'all already know Dave's just throwing numbers at the wall at 1 billion miles an hour.
We've got some good car parts here. Alternators, generators. I'm gonna say there's at least $400 worth of car parts here.
But he ends up finding this old computer wrapped in plastic. I'm not gonna try to inform your opinion on this, but something tells me that that thing looks like it's in way too good of a condition. I mean, once again, you gotta remember why the guy left the show in the first place. I'm just saying, they must have given him a crazy incentive to return to the show, you know, because at this point, he's not sticking it to the man. The man's sticking it to... The man's sticking it to him. Does that work?
You know, I do know a little about computers. They're just like storage auctions. Some people can't hack them.
Yeah, you could probably apply that analogy to anything. Nice try, though. Dave ends up finding a couple $100 more in there, like, maybe. But he seems to think it's a job well done, because as he'll let you know...
Since I haven't been around for a while, these guys kind of forgot that, you know what? I am the expert. I know everything. They just don't realize how much...
Okay, man, maybe you do need a script after all, okay? You're starting to sound a little bit like Joe Biden. Guys, I'm allowed to make a Joe Biden joke, okay? I'm not a conservative, all right? Leave me alone. It's time for Darryl and Brandon to open up their locker. And I know we're all excited, but what the fuck is this?
Brand spanking new electric water heater, dude.
Beautiful.
Why is he doing that? That's the same fart hump he did before. I just don't understand. Okay, I've watched a lot of Storage Wars, and maybe I'm wrong, but as far as I'm aware, this is not a thing. It actually annoys me so much. You know, like, do you think he was like trying to make it a catchphrase or something? Oh my God, you know how embarrassing that would be? Holy shit, is that Darryl from Storage Wars? Oh yeah, guys, what's going on? You want to take like a picture? Oh, dude!
Ice chest.
About $100.
In what universe is a used ice chest $100? Was the strategy on this show just to have them talk as fast as they possibly could so no one would notice? Because right after that, he values a bike at the same price. Mind you, they're just racking up these numbers like they're gospel.
Oh my God, is it a BMX bicycle ramp? This is
No
for doing...
way. A bike ramp?
This is worthy of getting checked out right here. Some kid would poop a pink Twinkie to have this thing.
Stop talking! Stop. What does poop a pink Twinkie mean? I'm looking it up right now. I just, you know. Oh, well, yeah, not sure if I can talk about that on here. If you're curious, you can go ahead and look it up. But if you think you know what he's saying, you're probably right. I'll just put it this way, though. Darryl truly has no reason to be talking about shitting out blood, especially over something that may or may not even be a bike ramp. It could just be a ramp. So all in all, they just found garbage once again. But now that means we get to check in with our experts, starting with Ivy's expert. Horse guy. Yeah, this guy specializes in fake horses, and I'd call BS on that, but you'd be surprised because as we saw in the last episode, they very much exist.
The eyes are cool, great eyes. Nice shape here, the form is good.
Oh, yeah, the eyes. I can tell by that curvature. You're a goddamn freak, man. It would appear that the horse was once part of one of those portable carousels that you put coins in. I'm sorry, I can't even front. I don't give a shit. This guy is literally a carousel expert. Like, look at his walls. How do you even get granted an office space for that? Like, how often are people asking for carousels to be made? I'm being so serious right now, guys. Please hold me accountable, but am I asking appropriate questions in this video? Like, this is far-fetched.
The value, my opinion is, it would be worth $2,500.
Sure. You know, right? Like, what are you gonna do, huh? Well, including his $3,000 worth of trash, it looks like Ivy's gonna be walking home with a little over $5,000. This once again raises the question of, sure, but who's gonna buy this? You're not gonna go to a pawn shop and be like, yeah, actually, my guy said it was $2,500. You have a guy for this? I gotta talk about Dave's big find though, because I mean, this shit is just way too hard to believe for me. Apparently, this computer of his is very particular because this model just so happens to contain, you guessed it, solid fucking gold.
Solid gold, gold plating, 14 karat gold.
We're talking 24 karat pure gold.
So this guy's like, yeah, let's just lift the top off this bitch. Yeah, you got gold right there. Oh, you got a little bit of gold right there.
You can actually see some gold down in here, these two parts down here.
And these down here are gold?
Yep, and then there will be some gold in the integrated circuits on the circuit.
Well, rip it out, god damn it! This could be one of the biggest wins in show history! To make matters even more unbelievable, the thing just fully works. He's like, oh, looks like there's a switch right here.
I think there's a switch, right?
Oh, we got something coming up there.
Looks like it's functioning, not just lighting up.
But I know you guys are dying to hear the price on this one. I mean, the horse was $2,500, so sky's the limit when you got an editor to throw anything you say on the screen. In fact, let's play higher or lower. Do you think the fully working, solid gold yielding vintage computer terminal is more or less expensive than the beaten up carousel horse? For $1 billion, play higher or lower now.
I think it could go for $1,000.
$1,000.
I just lost everything! Well, considering that gamble just cost me more than everything I'll make in my entire life, I have nothing left to live for. But we do have one more item to appraise, which is Darryl's bike ramp. I'm not even kidding. They take it to this guy and he's like, yeah, looks pretty standard. And then they just start fucking taking rips off the ramp like no one's business. My only problem with this item is that it's just not cool enough, you know? It's not vintage, it doesn't have any history, it's just a big ass ramp. So I'm just gonna go out on a pretty confident limb and say that this is gonna be the least expensive.
$2,300.
Oh, this can't keep happening! That means our big winner of the day is Ivy with his stupid, dumb horse. I can't believe it. In 3 words of this viewing experience, the first one would definitely be suffering, probably followed up by stinkiness, and poop, you know? You know, leave it to my current career to ruin everything that I enjoyed in my childhood. Isn't that what this is all about? Isn't that what this is all about? Guys, I'm in a new space now. As you can see, I tried putting at least one thing up on the wall. This guy's very regal and cool. Maybe I'll keep the guys, I'll finish the room soon. I'm not gonna keep yapping on. But what I will yap about is the fact that if you enjoyed this video, please like and comment so that you can probably see more of it. I don't know, maybe you won't see more of it, but you know what? If you do wanna see more of it, go in the comments and just talk about your favorite flightless bird. That being said, that's really all I have for you this time. So until next time, I need something to entertain you guys in the back too. I was thinking maybe like a really old TV where I can run like DVDs or maybe like VHS tapes in the background. That would look cool and gamer. All right, bye.